Hey guys, happy Monday. I hope everybody had a really great weekend. Happy Halloween. Um, my weekend, I've still just been like fighting this head cold from hell. So I'm still kind of like getting over that. Um, so I really didn't do a whole heck of a lot, which isn't a bad thing in my own opinion. um, so I actually had I hate the word customer. I just feel like that's such like a dirty word. I don't know why. I don't like it. I like to call you guys my friends. So because I really do connect with people who purchase from me, it's so much more than just like a purchase. I do consider you guys my friends. So I had a friend reach out to me over the weekend, just asking about Scentsy because she doesn't have Scentsy. And so she was asking about an automatic shut off. And this is a really good question because I have had some people ask me before if Scentsy does have an automatic shut off on the warmers. And the answer is no, we do not have an automatic shut off. While it is a safer option to candles and home fragrance, there is still that like fire hazard. I mean, it does plug into the wall. There is electricity that's involved. Some people who use larger wattage bulbs, that's a huge fire hazard. Some people think that, oh, well, if I use a higher wattage bulb, it's going to melt the wax better and it's going to give me more fragrance. And I have seen none of my friends or customers have done this, but I've seen pictures of people who put like higher wattage bulbs in there and it essentially blows up eventually. So there is a reason why you need to use the recommended wattage. Regardless. Okay, so she told me that she was a part of a house fire and she lived through a house fire. So this was something that was always like in the back of her mind. Well, we have something in common because I also have been involved in a house fire, and it was completely my fault. When I was still living at home, and it was due to candles. So, if my mom is watching this, she's probably cringing. My poor parents, I've put them through it, let me tell you. But luckily, everyone was okay, and it was a learning experience for sure. So, I have something that I've purchased from Amazon. So I wanted to kind of share it with you guys, just in case you do have that fear in the back of your mind on like, this is still a fire hazard. I personally don't like leaving my warmers on when I'm not home, but it is nice for me. You've heard me talk about I leave some warmers on at night when we're sleeping, and that is when I use this guy. So this is essentially, it's a surge protector that has an automatic shut off on the top here. So I will link a couple down below for you. I really, really like this particular brand. I'm sure there's all different brands that you can use, but this is nice. It just literally plugs directly into the wall, and then you'll plug your warmer in here. Now you have a setting on the side here, I don't know if you can see that, of which settings you want it. So there's a shut off for a half hour, 3 hours, or 6 hours. This is just a pretty basic one. There's some that go into like up to 10 hours, I think. I don't really want my warmers on longer than 6 hours. If I'm sleeping, one, then I'm not even enjoying the fragrance and I'm just wasting that fragrance. And two, it doesn't need to be on longer than 6 hours if I'm not awake. So I wanted to share that with you because I mean, there is still, I guess, that fire hazard. It is much safer than a candle. And really, I've never had any issues with any of my warmers like exploding or anything like that. But you have that in the back of your mind, especially for people who have been involved in house fires. So it is something that we always think about, and it's something that, I mean, it's something I will always remember. I was in like junior high. I can even just like the smell of smoke, it just like, it triggers that memory, and it's something that you just can't, you can never be too safe. So I just wanted to share that with you. This is an automatic shut off surge protector. So this is really great. It just literally, my warmers that plug into these, they stay on all the time. And then when you're ready to turn on the warmer itself, you just hit this little button here and then that'll turn it on. So it's really great. And you know when it's on because this little light will be illuminated here, but also your warmer will be on. So that's really great. So I know this is kind of a simple video, but I just wanted to share it with you because she reached out to me and I thought, you know what, I kind of want to share this because a lot of other people may wonder about automatic shutoffs and it could be a deal breaker. So, you know, there's no reason you can't enjoy your Scentsy warmers because they don't have an automatic shutoff, because you can do something like this. So if you have any questions, please feel free to let me know. Thank you so much for watching. I hope everybody has a really great week and I will check in with you in my next video. Bye guys.